looking at Austin on that Skype video, and he's got this look like what?
It was more of a, did you make that yourself?
No. Yes. No.
For legal purposes, no.
For legal purposes, maybe. Just kidding.
It's all about the legality.
That was the intro to the award-winning podcast that you're currently listening to, called We'll Never Ghost You. And I'm Chris.
And I'm Macy.
And that other person that you already heard talking and already heard his name is Austin.
Austin.
Hi.
Welcome, Austin.
Yeah,
welcome to
me.
the show. Who are you? How do I know you? I know, but you should tell me.
Should I tell you?
Maybe. Don't remind me.
Chris works for me. Sort of, kind of.
Ooh.
No, you work for, you're a pro bono client of mine.
True.
So we work for each other.
It's a symbiotic relationship.
I guess I work for you if you're my client. Our relationship is fluid.
But anyway, Chris and I went to college together.
Go Nittany Lions.
And that's when our bromance started.
Yeah. I believe we portrayed Macbeth and Lady Macbeth on a stage at one point.
I got to rub
together.
you. It was great.
Yes. This is very good.
Macy
looks apprehensive.
It was the highlight of my college career.
Oh, yeah, it was good. Add that to the list of places that we're no longer able to go to.
Yeah.
Yes.
But just a fun fact, they do live streams now.
Yes.
The American Shakespeare Center, shouting them out because it's one of the most fantastic places in the world. You will fall in love there. You will get drunk there. You will rent a room at the Howard Johnson, and you'll have a separate room just for taking poops.
Taking poops and making Jello shots in the fridge.
Yeah.
In a trash can.
Yeah, of course. Naturally. So that's how we know each other, through the theater. And I thought I'd invite Austin on because, Macy's also into theater. I wanted to make people go head to head against each other because Roman emperor presiding over the Colosseum style, I like to watch people fight.
Wow.
But that's for later in the show.
But before we get there, I just want to say that Macy's going to win.
I don't know about that, honestly.
I just want to make it known now before then.
You'll be surprised at how stupid I am.
I took the quiz, I got 1 out of 10 because I wasn't actually trying. But it's actually not that hard. It's a fill in the blank.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Love theater quiz.
Okay.
But that'll be later in the show. Right now, we continue our coverage of dating during the coronavirus.
Whoop-de-doo.
Austin, have you been up to anything fun?
No.
Dating wise? Yeah, me neither. Good times. But apparently a lot of people are. And I came across an article and the headline got me: dating during the pandemic, zooming in the tub and romantic tarot.
What?
Okay, well, first of all, I would not trust myself to have an electronic device in the tub.
You gotta get one of those fancy trays.
Trays?
Yeah, that go over your tub and then you can sit stuff on it.
Oh shit! I don't take baths, so
Well, yeah.
Well, that's your first mistake.
Yeah.
I'm not fancy enough.
Get a bath bomb.
I have been known to scroll through Tinder while in the bathtub. So
that's fair.
It's the most zen place in my house.
I listen to podcasts.
Of course you do.
Not mine.
Are you sure about that?
I don't listen to this once it goes out. Even during editing, I don't even listen to it. I'm just kidding.
Listen, I've listened to the first 5 episodes so far.
Wow.
This is a super fan here.
I'm catching up.
We now have 1 download on each of our episodes. I'm just kidding.
I'm glad to be of service.
But so this is happening in Philadelphia. And there's I didn't read the article. I'm going to put that out there. immediately.
We prepare.
They're referring to people's last names that have been mentioned prior in the article, and I don't feel like going in and figuring out what their first name is, but that's okay. It says here at the start of the stay-at-home order, West Philly's Lemon broke up with her partner of more than 3 years. She's found isolation more conducive to the healing process, she said, allowing her plenty of time to explore all the emotions. Because that's all you've got. You've just got yourself. That's it. She didn't want to dive into the dating game. She's meeting people on OkCupid. She's gone on socially distant walks with new prospects, plus a handful of Zoom dates, some from her bathtub. Whore. No, I'm just kidding.
Good for her.
That's awesome, actually. Next week, a potential suitor is going to read her tarot cards over video chat.
What? How does she have this many people?
She's probably pretty.
I've never been a girl on a dating app, but I can only imagine. I saw on their profile, it said, "Message me if you want me to read your tarot," Lemon said. So I messaged them and said, "Can we do this while social distancing?" Lemon even reconnected with her ex, with an ex.
Oh no.
An ex, not this ex. Who knows?
I thought you said Xanax.
Yeah,
Xanax.
me too.
She reconnected with Xanax.
I reconnected with Xanax this weekend.
That's not unreasonable. I couldn't blame somebody for that. They last saw each other about a month before the pandemic took over Philly, and quarantine seemed like as good a time as any to try talking again. It was really unexpected and unusual, she said, but fun. Profound.
Well,
Others are finding this situation challenging. Kareem said it feels like there are fewer people on their app of choice, Grindr, probably to decrease the temptation to meet in person during a health crisis.
yeah.
I don't know. I feel like Grindr is pretty popping right now.
Is it? I don't know. Is that a good place to meet gay friends as a straight guy?
That's
I'm just kidding.
That's a good place to hook up. They even added a video chat in there now. So you don't have to go anywhere. You don't have to give your phone number out anymore.
Oh shit!
Click a button.
Get on Grindr.
That's advanced.
That's fantastic. Oh my gosh. Yeah, several people Kareem knows are actively abstaining from sex during the pandemic. Good. Deeming it not worth the safety risk. They're relying on sexy video calls, which can be done directly in the Grindr app. Who needs these articles?
Safety
we have primary
first.
sources right here.
I guess got a Tinder message.
Hey.
Oh, nice. Well, for Jana, this finally feels like dating on her own terms. She can scroll through an entire database of local men, some she might have even written off while dating in real life. She uses Bumble, an app on which women have to send the first message before men can respond. How has that changed? It's always, those things have already been true. You've always had your own terms, I hope.
Yeah.
People aren't like, "Hey, I want to date you," and she's like, "No," and they're like, "But you have to," and she's like, "Well, okay."
I guess I'll give it a try.
Yeah.
I guess maybe it's different because if you're like introverted, you don't feel as much pressure to go out immediately. I don't know.
Yeah, that seems like a recurring theme, which is good for me. I hate meeting people.
I hate
people.
I
hate people, but welcome to my podcast.
Yeah. Well, this is different because I call shots. I'm in control. Just kidding. Macy and I are both in control.
Right. Good answer.
Good save. But I think that does jive with pretty much every other article we talked about. For how many weeks have we been
Oh my gosh.
doing this?
At least 3.
It's been 8 weeks.
8?
Yeah, hasn't it been 2 months since the shutdown began?
I don't know what month.
This is my 8th week of quarantine.
We've had 8 remote podcast episodes, I think.
What? That's crazy. 8 weeks? Oh my god.
Because we recorded the first 3 together, and then I think the 4th.
What the fuck? That's crazy.
How about that?
Y'all are professionals.
Look at our look at how we've progressed.
We have advanced so far.
Next week we'll be putting out "We'll Never Ghost You," a retrospective.
Oh my gosh.
A look at our first year.
Memories.
Well,
Brought to you
a
by
look at our
Snapchat.
first year of March. It's been 8 years since March, and time means nothing.
Literally. But I'm okay with that.
Austin, what's the first thing you're gonna do once all this is over?
Me or who?
Austin.
Austin.
You know, I have been thinking about it actually. And this is gonna sound actually it doesn't matter what it sounds like. I'm gonna go to the bar because I
Yeah.
hate people, but I like watching drunk people.
Hmm.
And I can't do that in quarantine because I'm the drunk person. So
That's a
How
move.
about you, Macy?
Honestly, the same shit that I always do, like go to Walmart for fun, because I live in the middle of nowhere.
I was gonna say that's a Juniata County thing. That's like the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
You're living a
Literally.
life.
Literally. No, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go for ice cream. I'll go to Rita's.
Oh yeah.
Treat yourself.
The Ritas. I don't know if the Ritas in my town still does like DoorDash. I can't remember.
We don't have
The
those
Ritas-
options around here.
No.
The Rita's
So
near me
sorry.
is open, like for like go to the window and get your food. They
Oh.
call it
Oh, really?
takeout.
I'm too scared to do that.
That's all Rita's is. What the hell else is Rita's? Let's come inside and
I
a
didn't say
waiter
it
will
made
seat you.
sense. I'm just saying that's what's happening.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. Well, one time I was like trying to be a good friend, and I was like, "Yo, Macy, I'm gonna DoorDash you some fucking Arby's or something." And then I'm like, "Oh, that's not possible.
No, last night.
That's sad."
Last night, one of my other friends was like, "Hey, Macy, I'm gonna order you some McDonald's." It was like midnight. He's like, "I'm gonna order you some McDonald's." I was like, "Okay, you can't. I'm gonna have to go pick it up." He's like, "You don't have. What do you mean you're gonna have to pick it up?" I'm like, I don't have any of these like Uber Eats, DoorDash. He's like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" It's like, "No, I'm not. That's my life. I have to go outside and do things."
Oh man,
Jeez.
man. When this is all over, I'm going to decline to hang out with people for the regular reasons.
The regular reasons.
Yeah, just like I don't feel like it. Now it's like, oh, we can't because of the pandemic, but I could look
Oh.
forward to being able to turn down an invitation.
I do like
for
having the
a different
excuses.
reason
I was gonna make
because that's
shit
me.
Up. Yeah, I was gonna.
I have
make
a flourishing social life. No, but I finally like one of the last things I did before the lockdown was went to get ice cream with my best friend, and now I haven't seen her in months because she's a nurse.
Oh fuck.
I got Cold Stone. That shit is amazing.
Fuck
Oh,
you. I want cold.
That will
Stone.
like make your life complete, perfect.
I had never had it before then.
What?
Oh, that's
Yeah, this is just like a couple months ago. I had never had Cold Stone.
Dude. Missing out on life.
You have never had Cold Stone?
No, I
I
haven't.
thought you would have.
I usually get Ben and Jerry's.
Dude, that is not even close to the same thing.
I
So
usually just go to.
basic.
I just get it at the grocery store.
I usually, I like steak, but I usually just buy Steak-umms.
They're the same thing.
Self burn.
Got him!
Oh my gosh. Steak-umm's isn't gonna sponsor us, that's for sure.
I wish. Steak-umms is like, aren't they the brand that's giving out like actual advice on Twitter about COVID-19?
I don't know. I don't go to the Steak-umm's
I
Twitter.
feel
Who follows Steak-umms?
well, I don't know. Probably a lot of people who like
I'm
their
going-
state flat and pink and quick to prepare.
I have never given a second thought to Steak-umm's, so
Well, hold on. This
Does
is a
Steak-umm's even
relationship
have a Twitter?
podcast slash. This is our new segment on We'll Never Ghost You called Steak-umm's Watch.
Oh, that's how you spell Steak-umm.
my gosh.
Steak-umm. Friendly reminder: in times of uncertainty and misinformation, anecdotes are not data. Good data is carefully measured and collected information based on a range of subject-dependent factors, including, but not limited to, controlled variables, meta-analysis, and randomization. From the horse's mouth.
Can we talk
What?
about their Twitter bio though? It says Steak-umm bless.
Oh my gosh.
And then if you scroll down, like one of the first tweets you see is, "You don't have to wear your Sunday best to receive a Steak-umm bless."
Oh my gosh.
Speaking
Steak-umm
the
bless.
truth.
Steak-umm bless.
Steak-umm bless.
Once all this is open, I'm going to walk around people and saying, Steak-umm bless. Steak-umm bless. Steak-umm
Oh,
bless.
you should, because the next one says, every time you feel the urge to say shut up to someone, just say Steak-umm bless instead and let your anger drift away. Steak-umm bless.
They have the best social media manager in the world.
This is like some weird like religious cult.
Literally.
love
Steak-umm's not only
my
is Steak-umm's a
God.
cult, but they're more responsible than the government with their information.
It is. They are. Isn't that
They
something?
are, 'cause
Bless.
they're like supporting local artists too. It's like tag your favorite independent artists and content creators and why people should check them out. I'm
They also
following
say-
Steak-umm.
We are all meat vessels.
My theater company has followed Steak-umm.
When someone posts misinformation and you hesitate to engage because it's pointless to debate, remember that although you won't likely change their mind, you still have a chance to inform all the people who see that post. Your voice matters. Steak-umm bless.
What the actual fuck is going on?
Someone went to college for 4 years to get a social media management degree.
This is what people who get my degree do. This is where you'll find us.
Honestly, that's fucking awesome.
There's an app.
There's a Steak-umm app.
Oh wait, no, that was a screenshot of their Twitter feed. Sorry, I didn't mean to get everybody very excited.
Next thing you know, Steak-umm's gonna make a dating app.
Oh my gosh, please.
I would sign
Did you
up
see
for a
their
Steak-umm.
their header is bless, like
Yeah.
spelled out using Steak-umm boxes?
Oh,
What is happening to the world?
their graphic design department's also bomb. Like,
Oh, I know.
Literally.
That would take me forever. I'd get so frustrated making that. Although there's probably fast ways. Anyway, this is not a graphic design podcast. This isn't even a Steak-umm's podcast. This isn't a food podcast.
We're just
Unless
out
you're
here.
using Steak-umm's in the bedroom, you
Well,
creepy
oh.
animals.
what would happen if like someone's like, "Hey, I'm gonna cook dinner for you," and you come over and they just made Steak-umm's? Like, do you stay or do you go?
I thought you were
going
going to say, and then add to that
It's
that
food.
they're going to incorporate Steak-umm's into the bedroom.
If you bring oily, fatty meats into the bedroom, that's a hard stop for
There's
me.
already too many oily fatty meats in here, Richard.
Listen, when you weigh as much as a baby Asian elephant, you don't need any more extra like wetness in the bedroom.
Wasn't it last week that we talked about this? About with whipped cream
Yeah.
and
I'm
how
pretty
just
sure.
awful it is?
And sticky.
I think it
Yeah.
I think it bears repeating that there's no place for food and sex.
Exactly, no. And for all you listening, for reference, an Asian baby elephant weighs between 260 pounds and 270 when they're born.
Wow.
Just so you
The
know.
more you know.
Wow. I'm glad I know that now.
I learned that at the bottom of a Snapple cap once.
Why is Grandma Killer trending in the United States? Anyway,
Welcome to the U.S.
in this
folks.
show, we've got a couple of fun things going on for y'all. Next up, we'll have some BuzzFeed quizzes, and there's a surprise with one of them. We're really making a splash in the BuzzFeed community, and you'll just have to find out how. We're also going to have a special segment for your relaxation. We're going to answer some advice, and then there's going to be a musical theater quiz. How did we end up with 4 segments? We better get to it. We'll be
Yeah.
right back. guess we're back. We just sort of we got off the parkour video and we just jumped off a building right into the next segment, which
That's right back.
is called
Tell Me About Me, BuzzFeed.
And in this segment, we like to warm up our brains and minds and lend our support to the BuzzFeed community, which has so graciously taken us under its wings to better understand ourselves. And for Macy's quiz, we have tell us about your boyfriend, and we'll tell you why he isn't answering your text messages.
Gosh.
This is by Seneca Schiff. How would you describe your boyfriend? Funny, outgoing, intelligent, strong, sensitive, or sexy?
Meanwhile, disclaimer, I don't have a boyfriend. We're just making this shit up. So
This is your imaginary boyfriend you've been telling me all about.
right. Okay. Let's see. Let's say funny.
Funny. Ding, ding, ding. Just kidding.
Right answer.
How often do you see him? Once a week? 3 times a week? Twice a week? Only on the weekends? Every day? Or we're long distance?
Long distance because quarantine. So I don't
Yeah.
have much option.
Wah, wah.
Wah, wah, wah.
Oh man. What's your boyfriend's favorite thing to do? Shop? Play video games? Hang with his buddies? Sleep? Work? Or eat?
Probably play video games, I would say.
Yeah, getting that Fortnite on.
Literally.
That Battle Royale.
Literally. I'm like, I don't know what's going on.
What's your boyfriend's favorite color? Blue, green, red, orange, black, or purple?
Blue.
What's your boyfriend's favorite thing to eat? Pasta, sandwich, salad, fast food, fish, or cereal?
Freaking probably pasta. I fucking love
Yeah.
pasta. Oh my gosh.
I could go for some pasta.
I know. I want sushi right now.
Oh, I almost bought sushi at the grocery store. I don't know why I didn't. I'm stupid.
Yeah. Now, I mean, I'm considering getting some.
Yeah. How long have you been dating? Less than a week? A week? A couple months? A year? 2 years? 3+ years? 8 years? 9 years? Just kidding. Those last two are
20,000
options.
years.
Oh man.
Let's see. Let's say less than a week.
Less than a week.
Fuck it.
All right. I don't know how they could have come to this conclusion, but he's not texting you because he's playing video games.
That makes sense. Wow. I see.
Relatable.
Because I'm sure he's
Literally.
playing Tetris.
I'm less important than video games.
Yeah, you are.
I love it. I love it.
Well, that's fun. At least you know.
Yeah, at least I know why I'm being betrayed every day.
Yeah. Because I think it's better to know than to not know.
True.
Like, sorry, I'm on the middle of a Destiny Bender.
So fuck off.
CS:GO. I am poning noobs right now. Leave me alone.
Oh my gosh.
Listen,
Take that,
my gosh.
noobs.
I only play 2
Terrorists
video
win.
games, which is probably why I'm not a catch in the male world. I play Minecraft
Okay. I
and
don't even
Zoo
play
Tycoon.
Minecraft.
That's fair.
Zoo Tycoon?
Zoo Tycoon. That's
That's fantastic.
both on the Xbox.
All right. Oh, Austin. Do I have something for you?
I'm scared.
Are you?
I'm really
This is
scared.
a special welcome gift and a first time thing on We'll Never Ghost You because We'll Never Ghost You is now a BuzzFeed community contributor.
That's fair.
We have devised a quiz that is currently public on BuzzFeed.com. Keep that in mind. The quiz is build yourself a Build-A-Bear to find out which common kitchen utensil is your soulmate.
I'm ready, actually. Like, I'm in the middle of like my stress baking binge, so like I need to know.
This is good. This works out. Okay. Well, it may or may not be rigged. Because you can rig these.
Are you serious?
Yes, you can. Just so you know, when you create it, you can choose like what based on which answer you give, like which of the results it contributes to, and you can make all the answers the same result
Oh my
if
gosh.
you want to.
Everything has been a lie.
Yeah. This is why you don't want to see how the sausage gets made.
Oh my gosh.
All right, Austin. And I did go on to the Build-A-Bear website for most of these as reference, so these are actual Build-A-Bear parts. What bear do you start with? What base bear? You got basic bear, rabbit-looking bear, unicorn bear, dog bear, Olaf bear, or monkey bear.
Basic bear.
Basic bear. What is your bear gonna wear? Poppy pajamas from Trolls. Poppy pajamas from Trolls. Butterfly fairy dress and wand.
Amazing.
Congrats grad t-shirt. Or Elsa the Snow Queen costume.
The Elsa the Snow Queen costume.
Excellent. How about some kicks? We've got bear turf shoes, black canvas high tops, pink unicorn slippers, or Princess Jasmine shoes.
The black high tops.
That's a good choice. Okay. What sound would you like your bear to make? Joe Exotic exclusive voice pack, Wilhelm scream, a collection of grunts by Nicolas Cage, someone playing a violin poorly, bloopers from Universal Pictures Cats, Hocus Pocus by Insane Clown Posse, Dolphins, or bruh.mp3.
I would like my exclusive Joe Exotic sound pack.
Perfect. That's on the website. No, I'm just kidding. I can't. This is so dumb. But we're gonna do it every week because it's super easy. Where will you inevitably leave your Build-A-Bear, never to be seen again?
Oh,
Uncle Joe's,
Aw.
down by the liquor store, beside the mud pit, Florida, bottom of the well so Samara can play too, Nickelback concert, wastewater facility, or Easter Island.
by the liquor store.
All right. All right, man. You got the slap chop.
The who now? Oh
The
my
slap chop.
gosh.
Vince not included, unless that's what you're into, you dirty little one. Slap chop will literally chop your cares, fears, and deepest traumas away.
I have a lot of dating trauma, so that probably is a good thing.
Yeah. Well, at least we know now. And you know what's funny? I'm pretty sure you could have answered that most ways and ended up with slap chop.
Wow.
Yes. Oh my God.
It sounds like the person who made it rigged it a little bit.
could
Never.
be. I wonder who did that. We've got 110 points.
Wow.
We're well on our way. That other person must make so many of these.
She's beating you. She's kicking your ass.
Like if you got 100 points, what is that, like 800 quizzes? I can't do math.
I have no clue. Well, yeah.
If she had 80,000 points,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Damn.
Wow. I'd like to sincerely apologize to our listeners that we just made you have to think about math.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Seriously. Traumatizing.
On that disappointing note, we'll be right back with our next segment. Bad Tinder, an ASMR reading. Okay, so here's my idea for a first date. We go to an aquarium. You point out all the fish you like, and I jump in the tank and fight them for your affection.
I have no interest in a stolen pet fish. I also don't agree with zoos and aquariums. Better luck next time.
It wasn't a genuine offer. It was a joke, you boring dork.
Ooga booga, me want sex. You, my cave, when sun no out.
What?
Smash, boom boom, ooga booga. I have dead bird give you for sexy time.
What?
Me own many caves and big rocks. Also me clean peak cave no inside.
I'm wet.
You matched with Trish, age 30, 7 miles away.
Don't ask me to send some pics. Take me on a date, buy me some food, and try to get me naked at the end of the night like a fucking gentleman.
Why are you so fucking fat? Oh my god, I meant far. I meant far. Good job, Caleb. You're an idiot. You matched with Keenan, age 25, 32 miles away.
I don't know your name, but excuse me, miss. I saw you from across the Zoom.
Brown hair, check. Brown eyes, check.
Girl, check.
You matched with Olivia, 19, 239 miles away.
I'm very sick of pretending to be a cool, laid-back girl so people would date me. I'm insane. I'm literally balls to the walls, insane, and that is okay. Pussy is immaculate. Head game is otherworldly. I will treat you right, and I will cry every other day. High risk, high reward.
You want to hear something my dad told me?
What?
He told me I needed to get laid.
And how's that working out for you?
Haven't gotten laid. You want to help?
I'm not really into guys with daddy issues. You match with Darth Vader, age 30, 50 miles away.
Have a daddy kink. I love telling people I'm their father, and into choking when the situation calls for it. Looking for a nice religious girl. I find a lack of faith disturbing. I have 2 kids. I hope that isn't a deal breaker. No beach dates. I don't like sand. It's coarse and rough and irritating, and it gets everywhere. 6'7" because height matters. You deleted my snap, sad face. Actually, I wanted to meet you.
Sorry, I had to go to the hospital. I broke my back carrying the convo all the time. Your tats are hot.
Whoa, girls don't really compliment me on here, so I don't know what to say. Sit on my face?
I mean, I'm down. Ha ha ha.
You haven't had your first kiss yet?
Nope. I've been incredibly sheltered my whole life. I haven't even kissed a girl.
Finally, can say I met someone who is more innocent than me. I'm virgin, but I kissed Guy before.
Like on the lips?
Yeah.
Whore.
Are you lightning? Because I want to make you my queen. Ka-chow.
Oh my god, I love that. Do you do carpeting? Because I'm looking for a deep shag.
And we're back. I hope everybody's feeling pretty relaxed and in the zone.
They've fallen asleep by now.
I've already fallen asleep.
We're one of
Same.
those podcasts that you listen to as you're going to sleep.
It's the one where I say, Alexa, play. and then I just go to sleep 2 seconds after it starts.
And you just triggered everybody's Alexis. While we're at it, hey Siri. Sometimes we like to try to help the world, and every now and then send a reply or two. Depending on if we're feeling
Depending on the
cheeky
mood.
or not. Yeah.
We'll never ghost you saves the world.
Yeah, So you know what, Austin, you're new here. I'll let you start.
Oh. Well, let's look at the first one.
All right, what we got?
We got, are these signs he could be gay?
And who's asking?
Maria is asking.
Okay.
Maria says, my ex, Nick, of 6 years, was cheating on me with men from Grindr. So I may be extremely hyper vigilant, but here are the details of the new guy, Aaron, I am dating. She lists out 5 points. 1, I saw
This
him.
is a 5 point.
This is a 5 point. This is a 5-paragraph essay. I saw him look up at a guy and then look down sort of in the butt area. Now I've seen him do this to other people before as well. It just seemed like a very long look. 2, when I first met him, his guy friends had been drinking. And when he introduced me as his girlfriend and his friend said, we thought you were gay, and then laughed. 3, once I was at a party with him and his close friends, and I was very drunk, and I thought I overheard his friend say something like, Aaron's going to say something about us taking our pants off again. 4, he does not seem to quite fit in with his friends. He's the shy one in the group. 5, at 29 years old, I am his first actual girlfriend. He has had sex with other women in the past. He didn't want to tell me, but I made him, and he said around 11 women, but never a relationship. As a boyfriend, he is extremely kind to me. He is very masculine. He is not very aggressive
Stereotype.
in the bedroom, but gets turned on very easily by me. He knows about my past with my ex, and he has told me he understands my fear, but he is not gay.
Okay.
That's a
So he's not
lot
gay.
to unpack.
Maria has a lot going on.
She sure does.
None of these really like, I don't know, contribute any proof to the fact that he may be gay. So
None of these stick out to me as a homosexual.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
It just seems like he just hasn't. And everybody checks out
He's
everybody's
sensitive.
butts. Macy, you've checked out a girl's butt before, right?
I've checked out girls before.
Yeah.
Who
Everybody
doesn't
does
do
that.
a good look up down sometimes?
Yeah. Because sometimes you're like, it's almost like a subconscious, like getting a lay at the other.
It's like you're looking at someone
Guys?
and you're like, wait, their body has like a golden ratio going, and you just have to look because it's like
Yeah.
your mind is just like going to it.
Exactly.
if it's aesthetically pleasing, it's aesthetically pleasing. That's the end.
Exactly.
29's pretty late for a girlfriend, but I feel like if he had boyfriends who'd just tell her.
Yeah.
Or
Like,
pretend
why?
that they were girlfriends and said like, I've been in 4 other relationships.
All girls.
All girls, wink, wink.
Super girls. Definitely
like,
girls.
I think Aaron is probably straight, but like Nick, her ex of 6 years, was on Grindr. Like that's the giveaway sign right there.
Are you sure?
Yeah, Nick's one of the down low people.
I thought Grindr was for networking. Apparently, I have to after this podcast is over. I need to address some.
One of the
things.
options it says I am looking for. One of the options is networking.
I'm downloading it right now.
Networking our dicks together.
Any day, Chris. Any day.
I'm flattered as always, but I'll have to friendly decline, kindly, politely.
Friendly decline.
You got me all frazzled, Austin. Know what you do to me.
I'm just gonna leave the call.
Is there's still not a there's just one.
I know there's just one
It's not
lonely
very
answer.
good. Oh, and somebody said there's a word for that. F hag. No.
Listen, I feel like what's their name? Where's it at? West down to the south said experimenting gay or bi. Like
Based
that
off
doesn't make
of
any sense
looking,
either.
Nothing on this website makes any sense.
based off of nothing, I don't want to answer this one. There's too much bad mojo in the comment section
Right?
already.
Yeah, I feel
Right?
like we just step away from Maria because like I think she got it figured out.
You got it,
Yeah.
Maria. You'll be fine. Yeah.
Austin, did
I
you
mean,
know we have
she
a
only
Yahoo
asked the
Answers
question
account?
22 hours ago.
Yeah.
I'm signed into our Yahoo Answers account at the moment, Austin.
You should just say, "Girl, he's not gay."
Yeah, we'll answer the question. It says,
And
we'll
then-
never ghost you. How can you help?
Speaking as a homosexual, those are not telltale signs. You should be good. Also, but like it says that like he turns her like she turns him on easily. And
So
like
he's definitely not gay. He
women
might
do
be
not
bi.
turn me on
Could
at
be
all.
bi.
Yeah. That's the only sign you need that he's straight. Or at least a little bit.
If you touch
I
him,
signed off as Austin.
yeah, the sign off is me because I'll take full responsibility for that.
Beautiful. There's our contribution to society. Well, I'm
gonna-
sure we'll have more. We're gonna
I
rock
see
on
it.
through these.
That's great.
Marketing. Just kidding. We're trying to help.
Yes.
There is no ulterior motive.
Trying to make a difference.
I'll read this one.
Okay.
So our next question was by somebody. It does not exist anymore, unfortunately. They probably removed it, honestly. It
Because they
said,
got their answer.
I'm 22 years old and I'm 5'8" and I feel short. I feel like we've answered ones like these before. I feel like a lot of people ask these sort of things on Yahoo Answers.
Either even if you're a guy or a girl, that's not short.
Yeah, that's right. That's like average. I don't know what average
Yeah.
height is. Oh god, I accidentally hit a Skype button. Okay. Oh, not using that computer.
Like
Let's
if you're
see.
a girl and you're 5'8", you're above average. If you're a guy and you're 5'8", you're like average.
Yeah.
The average male height, I'm assuming in the US, because this is the Google result. The average male height is 5'6".
Are you
What?
serious?
And the average female height is 5'2".
Yo, I'm above average in
What?
something.
I am too. Oh my god.
Good
Because
job.
I'm 5'9". I'm
Oh.
5'9", ladies. I'm above average.
That's
I'm
crazy though. I
6'2".
thought it would be taller than that.
God damn it, Austin. Shush. Okay, so you're fine. I mean, you're above average for a woman and a male.
You're
Which
above
is
average
fine.
of all the
Exclamation
men.
point.
Yeah.
I
And that's
bet you
not
she
even
plays
that tall of a...
basketball.
Yeah.
Wait,
Definitely
is it a
basketball.
boy or a girl? Is it a man or a woman? Are we just guessing?
You
I
know,
don't know.
These are great
Yeah.
questions that probably could have been answered if the question was still up.
I'm gonna say
Yeah,
it's probably a
exactly.
guy because guys are usually
Guys
more
ask
sensitive
this
about
sort
their
of thing.
height.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Women throw
Guys ask that
punches.
sort of thing. One of the rejected Tinder ASMR exchanges was something like, oh, girl had asked the guy for his height and he asked for her dress size and she was all like, but like, height shouldn't matter, that shouldn't matter, like, was the whole point of it. These
I
things you
mean-
can't control.
Yeah. No. If you
Yeah.
you can't control it, so
Yeah.
who cares? Bye.
Yeah. And the thing is, if you're a guy at 5'8", there are so many women who are shorter than you.
Yeah. Literally.
Like, just with my experience on dating sites,
And also,
like, most women are less than that. That's
who
your
doesn't
concern.
like to be the little spoon sometimes? Like, if you're shorter,
I
you're gonna be
know.
the little spoon more often.
Get me an
Yeah.
Amazon. Damn, I want to feel protected.
Me too. I want
Honestly,
I'll
though,
get you like
I'm
a 7
5'6"
foot tall
and I'm a
woman,
so-
Austin.
Listen, I just want a man who can pay for me and encapsulate me with his arms.
Oh my gosh. That's it.
Those
That's
are
good.
the only two requirements.
That's it.
You got to shoot high.
I love that.
Because money will bring everything else. Food, shelter.
Oh, yeah. Hey Macy,
I'm
you
not
wanna
a
read the
gold
next one?
digger. I'm just.
We'll move on to the next one before you need to dig yourself out of a hole.
Okay. I'm answering this one.
Yeah.
What's going
I'm
on?
sorry.
Okay. I have no I'm like out of it today. Okay.
Me too.
This is from Carpe Diem
Cheers.
16 in family and relationships, singles and dating. Okay. The title is What Does This Mean? Question mark. And all that there is in the description is a picture of text that says, imagine that, but yet they still consider themselves as your friend. LMAO. That's it.
Well,
I
like,
think
it makes a lot of sense to me.
It doesn't to me.
you're
Let's-
unique in that way.
Listen, let me lay it all down for you. Imagine that shit's going down.
Right.
I don't want this phone call. Go away. But yet they still consider themselves as your friend. It's like, yo, they just like cheated or something. They did some stupid shit, and they're like, but we're still friends, right? Laughing my ass off.
Right.
Like, it makes sense.
What do you think they did? Imagine that.
Imagine
What's
that is like it's like a very like strong. This is my English degree coming out. It's it's like a
I'm
very.
glad we could put
strong-
it to use.
I know, $40,000 later.
You're getting on an unpaid podcast.
This is the peak of my professional career.
Imagine that. I think that I like to weave together the Yahoo cinematic universe.
Okay.
But I think that is the other question asker's man looking at other butts.
Oh, imagine
Oh my
that.
gosh.
Like
Imagine
a friend
that.
of that person. Let me get my whiteboard because this is gonna
Oh
get
my
complicated.
gosh.
Imagine that. It's crazy.
So there's the guy, maybe bi,
Aaron. His name's Aaron,
and Aaron. He's looking at butts.
You get it right,
which we all
Chris.
do.
Yep. And other friends are observing guy. And this question asker is observing those friends, observing the guy, observing butts. And they're wondering, or they're saying, imagine that. And that is the friends observing the guy, observing the butts.
That's a
I didn't
great
comprehend
answer.
anything.
He has a picture.
And I believe that the space stone ties in here somehow as well.
On that note,
So I think that's what's happening here. It's the butt looking. Like they're saying they're still your friend even though you're checking out butts.
imagine that.
Imagine that.
Imagine
Cool.
that.
Solved. I'm just gonna send a picture of this and post that as the response.
Perfect. That makes so
Literally
much
do it.
sense.
This is why I keep a tiny whiteboard at my desk. Problem solved. Next.
Perfect.
What else do we got in this steaming heap of who's
Oh,
reading?
I like this one. It's still under review, but I'm gonna read the title.
Oh,
It
is
says-
it two?
It says, "Why do husbands always get drunk at conventions and sleep with some woman?" Like,
Well,
It's a valid question. Have you ever been to a
Always.
convention?
no. I haven't actually.
Wait, what?
But there
kind of
aren't any
convention?
conventions happening now, so why is she asking this at this time?
Maybe she just found out that her husband got drunk at a convention and slept with some other woman.
Yeah.
True.
I think it was a
She's
furries
probably drunk
convention.
right now.
There was a furry convention in the capital of Pennsylvania. At the
That's
Hilton.
interesting.
Wow.
At
'Cause
the Hilton.
I was like walking to a theater nearby, and I looked in the window, and I just saw a bunch of furries, and I went, "Huh,
How about
That's an
that?
experience.
interesting. Maybe I should
not
go
something
in
you
and
see
just
every
like check it out. Like
Why
go to
not?
go to like the event, like the vendor exhibits, see what's being sold."
That's
check
fair.
out the vibe.
I think it was a furry convention.
Vibe check.
And I can't tell you why I think that. That was my thought last night when I read the description, but I don't think there were actually any clues. I don't think there were any clues, any actual clues. But it could have been.
It's funny that way.
It's because men ain't shit. Like that's
Yeah.
the answer.
And I mean, when
Nah,
you're dressed
shit.
up as Raichu, walking around for 3 hours a day, you gotta get some somehow.
But you get sweaty in those
Shawty
costumes,
gonna make
don't
me
you think?
act up.
You know,
mean-
and you're walking along, and you across the room, you lock eyes with a person dressed as Gumby, and it's like
Is Gumby a
rubber,
furry?
rubbers.
No,
He's made of rubber.
He's made of cardboard. I've only been in 2 costumes like that in my life.
Okay.
One was an inflatable hat-filled pig.
Oh,
And the second
wow.
one was a Hershey Kiss.
Okay.
Um,
I wouldn't. Okay. For people who are not from our area, there's a place called Hershey Park where there are people who walk around dressed as candy bars. I would not consider them furries.
I wasn't at Hershey Park.
No.
Oh.
Just for fun.
I was at like some rinky-dink fair in the middle of nowhere, like
Dressed
That's
as a peanut butter cup.
Incredible.
dressed as a Hershey Kiss.
That's
A
the
Hershey
dream.
Kiss. That's the one that makes you look like you got a huge muffin top.
I mean,
It has an air conditioner inside of it, though.
Really?
Yeah,
like-
it's hot in those things.
Man, I never worked at Hershey Park, even though most people who grew up around here at some point worked at Hershey Park. I did not.
But I will have to say though that if you're gonna be dressed up as a Hershey Kiss at a like convention, like you're asking to cheat on your spouse.
literally.
Like that's some sweet chocolate ass.
Period.
Oh my god, yeah, giant Hershey Kiss. Sign me up. Mm.
Yeah.
The green M&M.
I love that non-answer. This is so good.
What
What the
I
fuck
like
are you
this
supposed to
next
say
one.
to that?
to say yes.
Because he can and he's far away from you. Duh. It's the dick and distance principle. He has a dick and he's far from you.
No, it's okay, Chris. If you're gonna do math, it is X. X is the dick.
I'm
X
not-
equals D times A. Okay.
You're no good at math either.
D is distance times attractiveness equals dick down.
That's true.
It's like an
Fair.
Einstein
It checks
principle. It's
out.
proven.
But the name of it is the dick distance principle.
Yeah, Einstein made it himself.
It's not talked about in schools, just like flat Earths and the fake moon landing. Just kidding. I'm not a
And, like-
conspiracy theorist.
Obviously.
And like how pigeons aren't real.
I know birds aren't real, obviously.
No, we're all in here because they're changing all the batteries. I haven't seen a single bird since I've been inside.
My gosh.
Austin,
one
I'm
outside my
literally
window. What does
looking
that
at a
mean?
bird outside my house right now.
Yeah.
I am literally looking directly that way, and I see a
It's
bird.
because
at
the
one of
batteries
the bird
are already
feeders.
changed in that bird by your house.
Okay. This is the conspiracy talk.
Didn't you learn anything in school?
Nothing. Did you?
No.
This is from Anonymous. If a girl stops liking your pictures, does it mean anything? She always used to like my pics, but she no longer do it! Exclamation point, exclamation point.
Do English still be taught in schools?
Guess not. Everybody's homeschooled now. The brain capacity is like plummeted.
Why say a lot word
Um,
when a few word do trick?
Did
It actually
would you,
doesn't
if you
mean
could?
anything. Man, this person has to be like 12, 13, 14.
He's probably in high school.
Yeah, it is so bad that they are so obsessed with likes to this degree that likes are an indicator, a possible indicator of somebody's affection towards you,
Literally, though. It is. Like, it's crazy.
but not. Like, if I like something, my likes have never have like an ulterior motive. And also,
Wow.
what this could also be is perhaps if it's Facebook or Instagram now, actually, to an extent,
They're just not
Um,
seeing
the-
them.
the algorithm could have shifted a bit, and now they're not popping up first.
True, true.
So that could be it.
But I'm a Gen Zer, and I know for a fact that people, like, do this shit. Like, they will like people's Instagram posts, and that's their version of shooting their shot with them. Like, I have heard that from people.
Oh my God.
I'm
Love
gonna go
is
like
dead.
all of Chris's Instagram posts.
Love is dead. God is dead. What
God
have
is
we
not
become?
dead. It is a movie with Melissa Joan Hart.
Okay, God may not be dead, but he is ashamed of us.
What have I created?
Oh my God. Sally stopped liking my Facebook photos. She must hate me.
Literally. That's my thought
I am
process.
currently making fun of your generation right now.
That's okay. It's
Are
okay.
you
That's
getting
how we are, and
notifications,
it's
Chris?
stupid.
Am I getting No, I think I have most of my notifications turned off.
Oh my
Well,
god.
I just liked 25 photos on your Instagram.
That's so nice of you. Why don't you go like We'll Never Ghost You's Instagram?
I already did.
Oh, good. Okay, thank you. Thank you.
I'm your number one supporter at this moment.
Okay, so I guess the answer to this question is age dependent. If you're a millennial like me, it means absolutely nothing. She probably got lazy or the algorithm shifted. But to Macy's generation, it is everything.
I mean, for certain people, yeah, it is. It does mean something, but it depends on the person too. So I don't know. I need more context.
Now,
but in general,
I will say that hearting something
yeah,
is
that's
different than liking something. So if there's somebody who posts like a selfie and you heart it, that certainly has a different connotation than liking, but liking on its
Right?
own, I don't
so
think
much
has any
effort.
sort of meaning.
I'm about to call somebody
that's
out
just me.
because there was one person I knew that did that all the time to my selfies, and then they're like, "I never liked you. What are you talking about?" Such fucking bullshit. I'm about to say their name, but I won't. But it made me mad. I'm like, bitch, you know the rules of social media. Don't do this to me. Don't start.
I'm gonna go through and like every one of your pictures on Facebook.
Okay.
I'm gonna heart them.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Good.
heart them.
That's a true friend.
I'll keep you single forever because they'll be all like, oh, "Okay, ooh, gotta back off."
She's got
That
a
guy's
man.
hearting
She's
all
got
his
a man.
pictures. He looks kind of old.
He is old.
Shut up.
What are you, the police? Leave me alone, Karen. Oh my gosh.
How do I become level 2 or higher on Yahoo Answers? Asked by Melora K, a level 3 on Yahoo Answers.
What?
You make a podcast and submit questions or answers for it. all the time.
You already there.
This was in Singles and
Oh,
Dating.
yeah.
This was. I opened it up and now it says it's in Yahoo Answers.
Huh?
I was looking through Singles and Dating when I found this question, but now it says it's in Yahoo Products, Yahoo Answers.
Oh my gosh.
They must have moved
Somebody
it.
moved it. Yeah, that's some bullshit.
Damn it. Well, I think you answered your
Melora.
own question, but I think
Yeah.
part of it involves PCP.
Yeah.
Because that's the only way that some of these questions get asked. I think you have to ask questions, you have to answer them, you have to snort PCP. Drugs, drugs, not hugs.
Drugs,
Yes.
not hugs.
Drugs,
Kidding,
not
we are not
hugs.
liable for any bullshit
Drugs.
that happens while you are on drugs.
Just kidding. Don't do drugs. Only the safe ones like weed
Yeah.
and magic mushrooms every now and then. Just kidding.
I mean, mushrooms are natural.
I had a friend who was like, like the casual drugs, like weed, coke. I said, what?
Coke is not casual.
I was like, casual.
Oh
So,
well.
Middle of the day on a Wednesday, let's do some coke.
Well,
Only
I think we should.
Coca-Cola.
I think we should snort our way into the next segment, shall we?
Let's do it.
We'll
I
be
got
right
you.
back.
Oh my god.
We are going to have Macy and Austin go head to head in this week's edition of
Let's quiz about love, head to head.
They're going to go head to head in a theater based quiz about love entitled Test Your Theater Knowledge. Complete the theater quotes about love.
Oh.
We have 10 famous lyrics and quotations about love. Excellent description. By Alex Wood in London. So you know it's got to be good.
Fancy.
All right, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Here we go. Come
Yeah.
on down. I don't know how the tune goes. Here we go. All right. Number 1 is kind of a gimme. Measure your blank. Measure your blank in love.
It's a lyric?
Do we have a buzzer
Yep.
noise?
That'll be added in post.
Okay. I'm gonna hit my buzzer. I don't know. It's oh shit. Oh fuck. It's Measure Your Life in Love, right? From Rent.
Sure is.
I was like,
I had no fucking clue.
I hate Rent, for the record.
Oh, so you can both answer. We should probably get buzzers, shouldn't we? Oh well.
Yeah.
For the future.
Just y'all got it. Or something like
Okay.
that. Next up. If music be the blank of love, play on.
Music is the blank of love.
Why are these so hard?
Got it. I'll take a stab at it.
All right.
If music is the language of love, that sounds like it would be a lyric. I have no idea.
We got language. How about you, Austin?
Food?
It is food.
What?
What?
If music be the food of love, play on. From
What?
Shakespeare's
Who the fuck
Twelfth
wrote
Night.
that?
Oh, there we go. I was like,
I knew
know
that
this a little
one
bit.
because I love Twelfth Night.
I have no idea what's going on.
I have
I've only
seen that
taken
play
Shakespeare
several
3
times and
times.
I've read it, so I better know the damn quote. All right, next up. Say you love me every blank moment.
Oh, got it.
Austin.
Waking?
That is correct. Yes.
Is it from Phantom of the Opera? I think it's from Phantom of the
Yep.
Opera.
It's from All I
Dude,
Ask of
I have
You from
no
Phantom
clue.
of the Opera. It's
Oh my
okay.
gosh.
Macy, you have to remember that I'm pretty sure I only got 2 of them right when I took it, when I found it. So don't feel bad.
I'm such a bad theater person. Like literally, if it's from like the one Beetlejuice song that I've heard, I can fucking nail it. But otherwise, no.
This should probably be an important time to say that I, as Austin, have a master's degree in theater.
That helps. That does
So,
help.
Oh,
yeah.
well, this isn't fair. That's okay. Let's keep going. Yeah. That's life, right? The next one is love is a many blank thing. Love lifts us
Oh,
up
I got it.
where we belong. Macy,
Got it. Love is a many
Yes?
splendored thing.
you are correct.
What the?
I didn't know you
I
weren't
actually-
done
I got-
saying that.
I got it wrong because I put splendid. And I was going to give it to you if you said splendid as well because I felt bad. But yeah,
I don't
love
even know
is
what
very...
show that's from.
That is from the
Splendid.
Elephant Love medley from Moulin Rouge.
Oh, I actually saw that show, and I still don't know what's going on.
Cool. Next. All right. I wrote Eliza love letters until she blank. I wrote about the Constitution and I defended it well.
Wait. Can we get a repeat?
I know it's from Hamilton.
That's right.
Oh, can you say it again?
Sure. I wrote Eliza love letters until she blank. I wrote about the Constitution and defended it well. Can you believe I got this one wrong too, even though I've listened to the soundtrack like 30,000 times?
Listen, I saw Hamilton live. And
Fuck you.
I have no clue what it would be.
I got it.
All right, Austin.
Is it Fell?
It is indeed.
It's a rap. That's the only reason I was like, it has to rhyme.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna say it to you guys, but like, it's got to rhyme.
And I know it's not Belle because I think Belle's before it. So
Belle until she Belle. What the fuck? Anyway, it's from Hurricane, but it's part of Hamilton, obviously.
Right.
Okay. Learn how to blank. Learn how to love. Learn how to live.
Oh, got it.
All right, Macy, what do you got for us?
Is it laugh? I don't know. Seems right.
It is laugh.
I completely guessed. Woohoo!
Woo!
Ooh, you did it.
That
I'm
is
so
from a show I've
proud.
never watched or seen. Live, Laugh, Love from Follies.
Oh, I've
I've-
never seen that either.
Me
I've
neither.
never even
It
heard of
looks
that.
interesting. It sounds, I mean, it's pretty cliche. But anyway. All right. Is love a blank thing? It is too rough, too rude, too boisterous.
Is love a blank thing?
Is love a blank thing?
Yep. Is love a blank thing? It is too rough, too rude, too boisterous.
Oh, that sounds familiar.
This is from a play that we discussed earlier.
Is it from? Oh, is it from? Oh! Can you say it again? Love is a. Love is a tender thing. It's from Romeo and Juliet.
You are correct, Austin.
Ah,
I was like, oh,
one Shakespeare thing I know.
Hey, that's okay. That's okay.
We all got moments.
All right. If you don't get this, if either of you don't get this right, I hate you forever because this is one of my favorite shows ever.
We're
Uh-oh.
gonna fail.
A heart full of love, no fear, no blank.
What's your favorite show?
What?
What's your favorite show?
I don't think I can tell you.
A
I
heart.
already gave away R and J, so I don't think I can do that again. It's not fair.
A heart full of love.
No fear, no blank.
Shit.
Ooh.
Okay.
I'm picturing Eddie Redmayne
Okay.
in my head. Oh god, it's from Les Mis. If you need a hint, Macy.
I think I
It
might
sure
know
is.
what it is.
All right, Macy, go.
Shame.
Incorrect.
Yeah, I don't know.
A heart full of love, no fear,
Fear.
no
Oh,
regret.
shit.
I don't, because of the time delay, I don't know who. Is that what
She
you
said
realized?
shit.
No,
What's
just
your
give it
word?
to him. Let him do it.
What was your
Okay.
word?
No fear,
Don't
no
we-
sorrow.
That makes sense. But it is regret.
Oh my gosh.
yes.
I regret to inform you.
I was like,
but that is.
Eddie Redmayne was just in my head, like sending me like.
I'm sure it's not
vibes.
the first time, huh?
It's not. Have you seen The Theory of Everything?
Oh no. Yeah, that show has a lot of pretty people in it. Amanda Seyfried's been in my head before,
Mine too.
and Anne Hathaway,
Mine too.
and Samantha Barks.
Oh, she's great. She got a voice.
Oh my god, yeah.
What's
Oh
the
my
next?
God.
What's the next song, bub?
Russell Crowe's been in my head, but not for the right reasons. It's because I don't like his singing.
I have a
Oh,
lot of
gosh.
strong opinions about Russell Crowe being casted in the musical.
Okay, we're gonna take a diversion, and this is gonna be on the episode. I loved Les Mis, and since I was like a little kid, and my favorite character has always been Javert. And when I saw that there was a movie version being made, I was just over the moon. And Javert is still like my favorite character in that whole show. And they just did him dirty. They did him dirty. Like, have you heard the OBC of
Yeah.
that show? The Javert in that? He has the most incredible voice. Oh my God, I forget his name. But yeah. However, I think Sacha Baron Cohen did a great Thénardier.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those are my opinions.
What is next?
We'll Never Ghost You, your weekly Broadway podcast.
Hope you're okay
And
with
next
that.
up, we have. Okay, this is a show I've never seen. I love you. I love you. I love you. But we're a million blank apart. And I don't know how I. And it trails off with the I, but that's not the word we're looking for. We're looking for, but we're a million blank apart.
Hold on a second. Did we answer the last one?
Yeah, it was regret.
What it- Oh, okay. My Wi-Fi cut that part out. Okay, continue.
Oh, that's okay.
I love you. I love you.
I love you. I love you. But we're a million blank apart.
I
No idea.
got it. Is it
All right.
Miles?
Negative.
Okay, then I don't fucking know.
Macy, do you have a guess?
Wait, what?
Do you have a guess?
Uh,
What millions could somebody be a
a
part?
million, years? I don't know.
Nope.
Uh,
I haven't set up a contingency for if nobody knows the answer, so we're gonna keep going. All right. Any other guesses?
million.
Ooh, what musical is it from?
I don't know if I can tell you.
Why not?
Whatever.
I don't know
Dear
what it is
Evan
anyway.
Hansen.
Dear Evan Hansen?
Yeah.
Oh,
I heard a little bit of that, and I was like, well, I don't know what
Can
the
you-
big deal is.
million.
But fuck. Oh God, he sings it to. Oh God.
Although I thought Hamilton was kind of silly because I had only heard like separate songs, and then once I listened to the whole thing straight through, I was like, oh, okay. This is awesome.
I saw Dear Evan Hansen live.
Why can't you just go fuck yourself?
I sat in the front row and got spit on.
Oh.
It was great. I love you, but we're a million worlds apart.
Oh, fuck.
That is correct.
I was gonna say that sounds right.
That is from If I Could Tell Her,
If I
part
could
of
tell
Dear
her,
Evan Hansen.
he sings that to the girl that he's lying about being friends with her brother who committed suicide.
Okay, that seems like an interesting play.
Welcome to Dear
we'll
Evan
keep
Hansen.
going.
You can watch
All
a
right.
bootleg of it on Pornhub if you want.
On
Oh
Pornhub?
my gosh.
Yeah,
That's incredible.
I'll send you the link
modern
afterwards.
technology. Awesome.
Make theater
I appreciate
accessible
it.
to everybody.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Anywho,
Are we number 8 now? This
we're
is
on the
question
final
8.
question. I probably
Oh.
should have been numbering these for you. We're on the final one. A man who needs your love can be blank.
Mm,
I have no prior knowledge of this play whatsoever.
a man who needs your love.
Is it a man who can't need your love? If a man who can't, blah, blah, blah. Can you say it again, please?
A man who needs your love can be blank.
Fuck. Is it from? What song is this from?
This is from the play The King and I.
Oh, it's a Rodgers and Hammerstein musical.
I have never in my life. Wait, is
fuck.
that Sir Patrick Stewart? No, that's not Sir Patrick
That is
Stewart.
not Sir Patrick Stewart.
It was a bald guy with a foreboding face.
No, that's The King, because it's about the musical is about a like British woman going into like the into like Asia and like falling in love with a king. So it's like the king and I. Oh god,
okay.
The man who needs your love can be
So it's Aladdin
to
backwards.
be oh my god. It's the man who needs your love can be wonderful.
That is correct.
What the fuck?
Oh, man.
I just watched a version of it with Ashley Park, and I was like,
Yeah, I've never heard of that play before.
yeah, it's like 1954, Rodgers and Hammerstein. Don't quote me on the year.
But never
Well,
seen that.
Austin,
Yes.
you are victorious.
Oh, I don't win anything.
Good job.
You got a better score than both me or Macy.
Yes.
I got an awful score on it. Macy did better than I did.
This is the part of the podcast. This is the part of the podcast where I plug my theater company.
It sure is. What do you got for us, Austin?
Anyway, so beyond my life as a salaried corporate worker, I own and operate an experimental theater company called The Pharmacy Theater.
The Pharmacy.
Where we do a lot of cool stuff that many theaters don't do. But we also have a crap ton of virtual content for you to deal with during the coronavirus epidemic. We have Dungeons and Dragons live streams, virtual cabarets. The one this past week featured 8 Broadway stars. So if you want to check that out, it's on our YouTube channel. We also have I like to call bite-sized podcast segments that are about 15 minutes long that you can listen to just if you have a little bit of time to kill. We are going to be starting a ghost hunting section.
That's
So if
hot.
that is your jam, you can come see that. But in addition to all those wonderful things, we are starting a podcast as well called The Psych Ward, where we are going to talk about theater, writing, music, all of those fun things that you do in the arts. And yeah, those are all the fun things that I'm up to. And that's probably why I'm so good at theater trivia, because I spend 95% of my day listening to soundtracks.
It's incredible.
Well, that is
That's
fair.
sick.
And baking cheesecakes.
And baking cheesecake, like mango cheesecake.
And now you owe us $500. I'll email you your invoice.
That's cool. You can try.
I'll come for you. Just kidding.
What did I get on it?
Macy. Oh, you got
Like 3?
2. So we
Sounds
tied.
right. That sounds about right. Good for us.
Can you believe I got the Les Mis one wrong?
Wow, pathetic.
I
Yeah,
know.
that's sad.
It's so bad. I cannot believe that I got it wrong. Well, I guess on that terrible disappointment, we'll wrap up the show there.
That'll be our show for this week. Credit goes to Lucas Pittman for Mama Swing, our theme music. Also, thank you to Clavo1985 and Jobro on freesound.org. Their sound effects help to power our jingles.
Consider subscribing to us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and wherever classy podcasts are found. We're also on Instagram and Facebook at Never Ghosted. Thank you so much for listening. I will talk to you soon. Say goodbye, Austin.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
What the fuck? That's the dumbest
This
shit
is
ever.
my favorite. I think I sent this one to you, Austin. I gotta stop laughing. Hi. Do you want to commit war crimes with me?
Fucking obviously.